And I got love for this sister too that's coming up next. Because every other week she calls in and tells us about natural ways of keeping our bodies healthy. And it's always a good thing. Trish, you there with us?
Yes, greetings.
How are thou, sister?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Getting there.
Well, it's a beautiful evening.
It was a beautiful day also, too, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
The sun was shining, the weather was sweet. Just kind of made you want to move your dancing feet. So what you got for us tonight?
Well, given the fact
health-wise and otherwise.
So given the fact that it is Black History Month, and as a holistic practitioner, I found it fit to take this time to pay homage to my inspiration and the true founding father of medicine, who is Imhotep of ancient
all the way
Kemet.
back to okay, I love that.
Yes.
All right.
So just a little background about Father Imhotep. He was the polymath who served under the third dynasty King Djoser as chancellor to the Pharaoh and High Priest of the Sun God Ptah. He was the first architect and physician known by name in history. He designed the first pyramid, which was the Step Pyramid, at Saqqara in Egypt, and he was also the inventor of the papyrus scroll. He was the author of a medical treatise that is now called the Edwin Smith Papyrus. Edwin Smith is just the European man that purchased the scroll at the time, so it was named after him. And it details the anatomical observations and ailments as well as cures. Imhotep also created cures for the mentally ill and performed miraculous healings during his time in ancient Kemet. The ancient Greeks also referred to him as the god of medicine and physicians, the god of healing and rejuvenation. In school nowadays, children are taught that Hippocrates is the father of medicine, but it's
where did he learn from?
Exactly. It is actually well documented that Hippocrates did travel to Egypt 2,000 years after Imhotep had passed to study medicine. So the Encyclopedia of Britannica says, and I quote, the evidence afforded by Egyptian and Greek texts support the view that Imhotep's reputation was very respected in early times. His prestige increased with the lapse of centuries, and his temple in Greek times were the centers of medical teaching.
Wow.
Sir William Osler, the same man that we here in Canada name our hospitals after, he himself said, and I quote, that Imhotep was the real father of medicine, the first physician to stand out clearly from the myths of antiquity.
Wow.
2,000 years after Imhotep's death in 525 BC, he was actually raised to the status of a deity. So people actually started to worship him and build monuments in his name 2,000 years after his death. So, that's just a little background on my inspiration. And as a practitioner, I feel honored, to know that holistic medicine originates from my ancestors, and their healing energy is still running through my blood.
It still continues today, eh?
Yes. So I give thanks.
It's a blessing, sister, and give thanks for that one, right?